All right, guys, this is an incredibly requested video, how I take off my facial hair. And the reason I take off my facial hair is because when I'm doing highlight, contour, we have to make sure this is all very smooth, because if you have too much hair here, it'll just continue to get muddy, the hair will stick, it'll slide, it just won't go on as smooth. And then obviously we take this off because we can't walk around with a kitten here on our mustache. That has got to go. In fact, I let mine grow out like a little more than usual for this video, and I'm mortified with myself right now. So what we're gonna use today is I like to use this Nair face cream. It's moisturizing, and this is exactly for your face. Use the one for your face. Don't try and go get the one for your body. That will burn your face. You will have a chemical burn. It will be a nightmare. Please don't do that. And even when you're using this, please spot test it. Just do it on a thicker side of your face, and your cheek is always the thickest. So just try right here and make sure you don't have a reaction. Please be careful. This is still a chemical, but this one is designed for your face, so it's going to be safer. First things first is I want to make sure that my lips are coated. We don't want any Nair on them. So I'm just going to grab some lip balm. This is still my favorite. It's the Fresh Sugar Lip Caramel Lip Treatment, or hydrating balm. The lip treatment's different. So we're just gonna put on a nice coat of this, and this will protect our lips, because our lips are very sensitive, remember that. When I first started nairing my face was a little bit more sensitive to it, so what I would do is I would get a makeup removing balm. The Farmacy Beauty Green Clean is my favorite. I'll leave a link below, and I would just do a very light layer all over my face. But now I don't have to. I feel like it just doesn't happen as much. So now I just go straight onto the face. Now when I'm applying this, I'm gonna start on my mustache. And notice that I'm gonna do a pretty thick layer. And the only reason I do that is because you don't ever wanna rub Nair in. So we're gonna start on my mustache, because this is where it needs to stay on the longest. It won't need to stay on as long on my cheeks. And remember, just tap it in. Up my nose. And that right there is how I do it. But normally I do it in a mirror, so we don't have these like wild issues. And then underneath here, and then on my chin. I do a lot less around here. And then I'm gonna grab it, and then we're gonna just put it between both hands here. Remember, don't rub, just really tap it on. And make sure that you haven't done retinol for 2 days. And I had just washed my face. Just a light cleansing, no exfoliating. Do not exfoliate. I repeat, do not exfoliate. And we'll bring it over here. And now we look like Santa Claus. So we don't look like Santa Claus. So we're just gonna let this sit, and I'm gonna wipe my cheeks off first, but I'm gonna let this sit for about 3 minutes. The trick to being really careful and not ever having a chemical burn is to start wipe away the finer hair. So my hair is incredibly fine through here, so the Nair just doesn't need to be on there as long. And I'm taking a damp cloth, and you guys, I am so carefully wiping this away, and so gently. So we'll start there, and then we'll let it sit for just a little bit longer, and then we'll start to wipe off our cheeks, because that's the next place that my hair is really fine. Ooh, soft. So the next place we're gonna wipe off is gonna be our cheeks. Please remember to use a very soft towel and wipe away very gently. Smooth. I'm gonna let my mustache sit for 1 minute, 60 seconds, just another 60 seconds. And remember, this whole thing took me 5 minutes. So keep in mind, never go over 5 minutes. It says you can go up to 10 on coarse hair, but my hair isn't that coarse, so 5 minutes tops, but it is so good, honestly, and it's painless, and if you follow all of these steps, top notch. All right, time to wipe off our mustache. Again, be very gentle. There we go. And then I'll take the dry part of the towel and I'll just do a really soft circular motions, and that should take off any hair. Because the Nair, even though it might not completely come off, it's still very, very weak. The follicle is, and you can just do this and it'll just come right off. All right, guys, we're all done. I went and washed my face with a very gentle cleanser, and we are baby's bottom smooth. Get in there, Ben. Zoom in on that non-existent stash. All right, this is literally one of the most asked things. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is all I do, but it's painless. This will last me a week and a half, good to go. I love it. I discovered Nair and I've never looked back, and I've never been smoother, and my makeup just goes on so much better. Tell me what video you want to see next, and we'll see you in the next tutorial. Love you.